this is Alvin on behalf of Neil Napier and the rest of the KV social team. So before I get started, I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Just give me a quick yes or one in the chat if both audio and video is coming through loud and clear. Now, I do apologize, guys, for starting the webinar a bit late. I'm actually having some problems with my voice. If you notice that my voice is a bit different today, it's a bit more coarse. Yeah, because I've been doing scuba diving on the weekend, so probably I had some bad air so coming up to the surface. So I do apologize for starting the webinar late. I had to get out a bit and clear my throat for a while. All right, so since we're here now, just to give a quick intro and summary on what we're going to discuss today is we're going to talk about how to boost engagement and sales conversion by leveraging a new type of animated GIF images. Now, who here, by the way, is familiar with GIF images? Give me a quick yes if you are, or a two if it's something that you've never heard about before. All right. Just want to make sure that I paste this webinar correctly based on your experience and knowledge as well. All right. All right. So a couple of yeses, a couple of twos from Dana, Keith, Steven as well, and Wireless as well. All right. So just a quick summary for those who are not familiar with GIFs. GIFs are basically animated images, not videos. All right. It's kind of like it's an animated image that that has call to action or whatever you put in there, but it's basically two or more images linked into one to create a fluid animation. All right, but in a bit I'm going to explain to you the difference between this and video as well. Now, the reason why you're using animated GIF images rather than videos is that, unfortunately, especially for those on mobile phones, right? Videos take too long to load. Videos take too much time to load to the point that some won't even see it on the page. Some won't even see it, or will even skip it altogether if they see something on Facebook, for example, that lets you use videos. GIF actually gives you kind of like the cross between your regular images and your videos, where you can show whatever message you have there without having to rely on audio like videos do, but also in a way that it's not going to be static, in a way that your customers will get bored because they see just a regular image showing up on their news feed or on a website. So it gives you the cross. It's between a hybrid between a video and an image, and that's what we're going to discuss today. Now, what I'm going to teach you today as well is not going to require any design or technical skills. So you'll be able to get started and get the results without needing any kind of experience whatsoever. As long as you're willing to take action and you're willing to, you're willing to put in whatever we teach you today on this call or this webinar into your business, you'll be able to start getting the results. All right. So the idea here is we simplify the entire process rather than talking about all the technical details. Right? Talking about all the technical details, we simply follow three simple steps. First is to captivate, engage, and convert that traffic into a sale or into a lead. All right, so just a quick check. By the way, guys, I'm seeing that there's someone here who's still seeing a white screen. Can everyone see simply captivate, engage, and convert here? Just want to make sure, because sometimes there is a bit of a delay when you go to webinar. Okay, perfect. So yeah, if you're stuck on the starting now page or a white screen, just exit out and try joining again, or perhaps try connecting your computer to a wired connection rather, because sometimes if we have a slower slow internet connection, there might be noticeable delay. Okay? Alright. Now, this is a kind of technology that's not new. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that this is something that's completely revolutionary. No one has ever tried this. But the problem is only the big companies have been able to use this. And so some of the companies that use this are Netflix, Dell, Nintendo, right? And other Fortune 500 companies like Coca-Cola are able to use animated images to captivate, engage, and convert their audience into a lead or sale. Because they're able to do this to create something custom because they have the resources, right? Because something like this is not something that you can just grab and create if you don't have any kind of specialized tool. Or if you don't have any kind of specialist experience rather as well. Although you can do this in Photoshop, I've tried this in Photoshop before, but it takes, the learning curve is just absolutely tremendous. It just takes too much time just learning the process to do the proper conversion that it can render it useless. It's a practice of futility where you just get tired of doing it because it just takes too much time. In fact, using animated images has already seen results. Dell officially reported that using animated GIFs has increased the email click-through rate by 42%, and the conversions up to 103%. Right, so that means you're able to double your conversions by using animated GIFs on your email campaigns. Now, who here, by the way, guys, does have any kind or does any kind of email marketing? Let me know. Give me a quick yes if you do any kind of email marketing, or two if you haven't gone to that route yet. Alright, so I'm going to see 50-50. Some are saying yes, some are saying no. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Again, the reason why I'm asking these questions is so that I can know who my audience are and where they are in your, of course, on your marketing as well. Alright, so if you don't do email marketing yet, now I'm also going to focus on how you can use this for lead generation. Alright, so let's proceed. Now, we all know that with the amount, there's massive amounts of content being pushed on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even YouTube. So you only have a small window to get your customer's attention. And that window is just 4.7 seconds. 4 seconds, right? 4 seconds to grab your customer's attention, and they will get distracted from something else entirely. Because distractions are everywhere. You see ads on the right-hand side. There's going to be new posts from their friends. There's going to be new videos popping up. There's going to be new banners showing up as well in the newsfeed. So you only have a small amount of time to grab their attention. Because if you don't have something fast that doesn't have that kind of pull that grabs their attention, then you lose that customer forever. And unfortunately, in this day and age, static banners are simply too plain. Now, I'm not saying that static banners don't work. They do. But you have to have something different in them to even give them a chance in winning. Even then, it's still always going to compete with over 1 million other banners or other static ads being used on Facebook right now. And of course, static banners don't do too well as well in emails because they only tell one specific message and that's about it. And if you use videos, although videos do work to a point, videos do work especially well on social media, but there's a lot of call to action, and you can't use or attach a video inside an email address, or inside an email message rather. So you're losing a lot of traffic because you're not able to monetize your campaigns properly with the right medium. And the answer to all of these problems is through the use of animated GIFs or GIFs. Alright, so guys, give me a quick yes if you're ready to see the software live in action and how it works. Give me a quick resounding yes if you want to see the software. Alright, so right now you should be able to see the membership area for Explainio with the top left side showing FlickGIF. Now, if you have any kind of Explainio product, all you have to do is log into the Explainio membership area, and you'll be able to get access to the software here. So if we go back a bit here, all right, we'll be able to see all of the resources or all the licenses I have under this account. So for those, if ever you do get access to this, and if you already purchased you already have access to any Explainio software, including Flick Dramatizer, Flick Graph, Graph Player, right, all that, you'll only need to log into your account. And if you don't remember the password, you can just do a password reset as well. So from here, you can just simply click Access FlickGIF. And from here, we're going to get a tutorial, a simple tutorial as well, introduction. And there are a couple of ways we can use this. We can, if you use a Windows-based computer like mine, I use Windows 7 or 8.1 on my laptop. So I have to just simply click on Download Now for FlickGIF for Windows if I have a Windows-based computer. And of course, if I use a Mac computer, I can just click on Download GIF for Mac as well. Alright? So it's going to work, and I hope that answers the question that we always get the question saying that, does it work on Mac? Yes. Right? So it works with both Mac and Windows computers as well. Now, once you get access to this, get access to this very cool software or desktop software here. So nothing is on the cloud, so even if you're online, you'll be able to use this software here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Create New Project. Right, and all I have to do is to select any video I want to import. Now what this does is that what you can do is you can just use any of your old videos and use them as a GIF image. Alright, so earlier what I did was actually made some modifications to our logo here, and what I was planning was to create or to use this one as a teaser or a teaser GIF image instead. So if I go back here, I can have a GIF image post here, and I can have a link added as a post description as well. So let's say, for example, we're gonna try to use content that you might be interested in. So guys, let me know what kind of niches you're currently working on, and let's try to work on 3 different niches and use FlickGIF to create the viral images or viral animated images that you will most likely want to use for your market. Alright, so Long Life is saying drones. Okay, drones is pretty cool, by the way. I hope I'm getting one soon. Girl nerds, I'm not sure how that applies. Do you mean products for girls? Alright, can you be a bit more specific? So, fitness for Treverton Barry, real estate for Steven, KML t-shirts for Girl Geeks. Okay, alright, so gaming t-shirts for fans of cosplay and everything like that. Okay, so dog training as well for Long Life. So let's actually choose 3. So let's say drones. Drones, let's say sample, let's say you're gonna go to YouTube. right? And let's say, for example, let's look for drone, right? Let's say, for example, let's say drone review, rather. Let's say we're gonna use this one here, right? Or the $90 thing. So we want to use this one here. We just need to download this video. Again, it depends on the video if it has any copyright. But if it doesn't have any copyright, or it's going to be a Creative Commons video, then you can use that there. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just downloading this video. All right. So let's wait for a bit for YouTube to give us a download link. All right, there we go. So we download this one here. All right. So let's say drones. Click on save. Let me just actually cancel this one because this is a bit too big. I actually got the 320 resolution here. Let's actually get the 360 rather. Now, why did I switch from 360 to from 720? Now, remember, these are animated images. That means they're not going to be shown as a full screen, rather just a small banner around 300 by 350 pixel wide on every screen. So you don't need full HD to be able to use these videos here. All right. So how can you use it to create a sales video that is mostly text? Remember that these are not designed to replace videos altogether. They're designed to pre-sell, right, and to summarize a quick video rather. So it's going to be, think of it this way. If a sales video is going to be 3 minutes long, your GIF image should be anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds long. So it's not going to be enough to give all the info, but rather just to entice your customers to click and visit the link that you have for more details. All right, so I hope that is clear and you're not, although it is possible to convert the entire video in itself, it kind of defeats the purpose if if it just uses the entire thing. Remember, the idea here is to give like a sneak peek for people to click or to get interested on the link that you have to add for every single post that you have. All right. So right now we already have our drones MP4 video here. So I'm gonna go here to the FlickGIF software. This time I'm gonna click on New Project. I'm gonna select the drones video here. Click on Open. So I have here the video that I have. So I'm just gonna select the part of the video that I want to use. All right, so for example, I'm just going to use this one and just select what part of the video I want to show. All right, so I'm going to click on Cut Video. So that certain part has now been cut. Yeah, you can't create a GIF that's more than 3 minutes long. So now I have here the video, right? It's been cut. So from here, I can click on Lock, and this will open up additional things that I can use here. So from here, I can zoom and pan. I can even cut selected areas as well, or I can add text and images as well. So if you have Flick Dramatizer and you have, you can also import the SWF file here to combine other tools that you might have already purchased from the Explain Deal team as well. All right, so guys, just to make sure, by the way, give me a quick yes if you see the FlickGIF desktop application here, and if everything is clear so far before I proceed. Alright, so can I use a t-shirt image and turn it into a GIF? Yes. Well, you have to use some kind of video in the background, and you can just add the t-shirt image rather in the future. If you have explained it, this is going to be an add-on purchase. Okay. Alright, so from here, so we're going to do two things, right? So we're going to add a call to action here. So we'll put it in here. So for example, we're going to add, move the part where it shows in the video, and we're going to put in here, click here, or go to estore.instastore.com, and this is my e-commerce store. There we go. We can change the font as well. We can change the background color as well, right? Or the text color as well. So let's say we're going to put in white, and the background color would be green, or dark green rather. Click on apply, or click on add. Right, so I did click on apply earlier. So we'll click on white for this, and the background color would be something like green or something. Alright, so from here I can also resize this one to whatever I want. Okay. And I can put this anywhere I want as well. Alright, so from here I can use animation or turn off the animation as well. So if I play this video here, there we go. So if I play this video here, that call to action will only show up on that certain part of the video where I added this to. Alright, so let's wait for it a bit. Alright, let's forward it a bit here. And you can have animation as well show up on the call to action, as you can see from here. Alright, so from here as well is you can add your own image. Right, so it means if you have your own logo for your Insta store or for your e-commerce store, you can add that there, or you can add a cool call to action button as well. Let's say we want to add a buy button. All right. So we're going to use this one here. There we go. We can also resize. And we can combine this one as well with our old text background here. All right, and from here, once we're happy, we can save the project so that we can load it up later on. So I'm going to put in here drones e-commerce. And from here, we can then export this one either as an MP4 or GIF. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this one as a GIF. But I put in here, for example, it's going to be drones. Click on export. And depending on how long the video is, and of course how fast your computer is, it will depend on how much time this is going to take. Now, normally for this 15 seconds, it should normally take anywhere between 30 seconds to 45 seconds. All right. So while we're waiting for this, let me know, guys, if everything's clear so far, and we can proceed with the next sample as well. All right, perfect. So let's actually do t-shirts. I think there's a couple of questions about that. So what I'm going to do is instead, well, you can't really have, unless you have drop mop. Who here, by the way, does have drop mop, by the way? You may click yes if you do. Alright, so if you do have Dropbox, that's actually awesome. That means you can export the videos that you have in Dropbox, use them here, and combine it with FlickGIF as well. So who here wants to learn to do that as well? Give me a quick yes if you want to learn how you can combine FlickGIF with Dropbox as well. All right, perfect. So a lot of yeses. So let's wait for a bit for here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check my computer for a bit, and let me see if I do still have any videos here that I created through Dropbox. All right. So let me see. All right. Let me just double check. All right. So I do have this one video here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna put this on the folder that I have for FlickGIF, and let's actually convert this one into a into a FlickGIF JF image as well. So let me just get this one here. All right. So let me just save this to my computer or to the right folder, and I'm going to show you how you can create this one here. All right. So let's see. Okay. So the render is almost done here. So while we wait for that, let's. All right. So, okay. All right. So it's now been successfully exported. So what we're gonna do is we can then download or upload this one rather on Giphy. Now, who here, by the way, does have any Giphy account? Now, the reason why we're uploading this on Giphy, not just directly on Facebook, is that so that we can also maximize the autoplay feature as well. All right. So if I open this up, right, would everyone agree that this is a drop mock video? Right. So I think everyone's familiar with this. This is a drop mock video that came with it when it was released. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna convert that one into a GIF image or combined call to action here. So we're gonna click on New Project. I'm gonna select that video there. Click on Open. It's gonna open up the video here. Now, since this is not 2 minutes long, so we're not gonna cut it out. We're just gonna stick to it. All right. So from here, we can click on the lock image here, and from here, we can then add text. Let's say, for example, the text would be learn more about our products. We're going to kvsocial.com. All right, click on the plus sign. Oh, there we go. We can also change out the. All right, let me adjust it for a bit here. There we go. We can also change the color as well. Let's say you want this to be blue. There we go. And we can add an image as well. All right. So we're gonna make this smaller. There we go. happy with this, we can either save the project or export it right away. And now you can convert this one either to a JF or into an MB4 file. So let's say, for example, we're going to put in here Dropbox, click on export. It's saying showing failed. Then all you have to do is reset the entire process. Rather, if you get an error, there we go. To www.kvsocial.com for more details. Okay. Alright, so how do I change the text? All you have to do is move this little slider here, and it should autofill if you move it around. Alright, so we can change the color here as well. There we go. So we're going to add that one there. We click on apply. Boom. So we're going to see the animation showing up for that image there. And now, again, we can also add an image if you want as well, but we can just stick with text for now. All right, so we can go to the export video and export this one as a GIF image as well. So going back to our previous sample earlier, right? So once we do have that image here, we're going to have something like this. So instead of just adding the video or the GIF in itself, you can put this, for example, go to a link that goes to any link that you want. And then what this does is that it actually grabs the attention of your customers because it tells them to go. You have a call to action built in directly to the image itself. All right. So this is a pretty cool way on how you can use this one as a viral marketing camp or a quick way for you to advertise any product or service without having to use or having to rely on videos rather. So it gives a bit of information to your customers, but not enough for them to make a decision. So these are again really cool ways to captivate and engage your audience using the power of GIF image. Even Hootsuite has even featured this way of how to use GIFs to get people to engage with your content on your page and on your website. All right. Let me see. Let me just answer a few questions here before we proceed. So where is the GIF saved? It's saved on your computer, and you can then upload this one on Giphy, or you can upload this one directly to your website as well. All right. So let me go to Marketing with Alvin here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this one to Giphy. All right. So I think everyone is familiar with Giphy, right? All right. So usually we use Giphy to use for memes and for GIFs. Now instead of just using all of this here, you can create one yourself with all the call to actions you would need. All right. So simply copy the link, for example. All right. Or you can share this as well on Facebook. So if I actually show this one here to my own account, it will have something like this. All right. So all right. So it will have something like this. Now, instead of this, rather, right? Instead of this, that doesn't use anything, that you don't have any call to action on your post. Why not use that for marketing? And that's exactly what FlickGIF gives you. So if I go back to, I go back here, I can upload my own. right? So let's say, for example, I'm going to upload the one I created for drones, right? So drones.jf. All right. All right. So now it's actually uploading the two GIFs that or the two GIFs that they have. All right. There we go. So let's do the drop mock first. Yeah, depending on how big the GIF image is, or how fast your connection is as well, it will depend on the time it takes. Now, why do we need to upload to Giphy? All right, so at this time, uploading a GIF directly to Facebook still doesn't work. It has to go through a third-party website like Giphy or a trusted website like Giphy to be able to work as autoplay, as you can see from here. All right. Guys, let me know if you have any other questions before we proceed. We're waiting for the upload to finish up as well. Let me know. All right. So let me see. I actually show some other GIF images as well. This is something I created earlier. It's given free. Yes, it is absolutely for free. So if I actually play this one here, I can see that we have our GIF image showing up here as well. All right. So you can use or create something like this, right, on your own, or with FlickGIF, which are your old videos as well, and you'll be able to embed any kind of call to action here. Click the link below, click the link above, so that you will be able to make this autoplay. All right. So I have a question from Steven. Steven is asking, please clarify autoplay means it works on Facebook and Instagram in addition to web pages and emails. So first is going to be Facebook and Instagram does have autoplay. As long as you make it work through Giphy, it will autoplay. All right. Second, for web pages and emails, that's actually something that you need to set up with your autoresponders. If you use a autoresponder like GetResponse, for example, that has a visual creator, then you can add the images there as well. All right. So you can actually combine emails with GIFs. So let me show you an example. All right. So if you actually go to, does it always autoplay? It depends on the size. As long as if it's not more than 8 megabytes, I mean the GIF image rather, when you upload it to Giphy, that it will autoplay. If it's going to be a longer and a larger, right, video, is going to take, it might not autoplay. So as long as you keep it within 8 megabytes, it will work as well. Now, let me just share this resource as well. This is a quick resource for you to be able to use GIF images as well inside emails. So we'll be able to use something like this, or animated images. If you use GetResponse, if you use MailChimp, you'll be able to add your own images rather than just static images. You'll be able to add GIF images in place within emails as well. All right. The link needs to be on the top of the page, so you can add it here, not inside. So what you can do to make it clear is that you can say you can point an arrow, for example, click the link above or click the link below to get more details of products or to get more details about this drone or about my services by going to whatever website you have. All right. So yeah, it needs to be the JF should be linked to give it to autoplay. You can upload it directly, don't get me wrong, but the autoplay will not work. All right. Just let me let's download it to our own pages. Yes, you can embed it to your own pages as well, or you can just use or upload it via using the WordPress media as well. So if you have a WordPress site and if you want to create your own banners using your old videos, then all you have to do is just upload that image, right? So let me, for example, let me show you an example here. All right. So everyone should be able to see the dashboard right now for get your special offers. What I can do is I can just go to the media center here or media page here, and I can upload that GIF or JF image as well. So let's say, for example, for drones, I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to upload this to the computer, right? So this is what I mean earlier. The shorter the video, the better it is actually, because you're able to save a lot more, well, a lot more space. The shorter or the smaller the GIF image is, the faster it will load up as well. All right. So let me see. Okay. So right now, let me just open this up. All right. So let's cut this out a bit here. All right. And let us, I can change the speed as well. All right. There we go. All right. And from here, we're going to click on export video. And we're going to make it into something smaller. And let's change the frame per second to just around 8 frames per second to make it load faster. Select JF. There we go. And we're going to put in here drones 2. Click on export. And since I've tweaked it a bit to load faster, as you can see, the export is taking much less time as well. So we're going to export this one here. Let's refresh this one. All right. So also with Giphy, let me just upload a new one here and use the new version of drones we have here instead. All right. So while we're waiting for that, let me go back to the WordPress center here. then again, I can use this on pages or in posts, as well as on the left-hand side or right-hand side, depending on where your widget section is. All right. All right. So it's almost done on WordPress as well as in Giphy. All right. So our image is now done on WordPress. So I can just use this one here. All right. So I'm going to click on post. I'm going to click on add new post here. All right. So drones. Click on add. So I have this one. There we go. All right. And from here, I can also add a link wherever this image is going to go to as well. All right. So if I want to add it to a website, it's the same process, adding any kind of regular image as well. You just click on add media, and you can just add that there. All right. So guys, if you have any questions, by the way, let me know in the chat as well. So this is one way you can use it on a WordPress site. We can use it pretty much anywhere. All right, so let me just go back for a bit. All right, there we go. This is our Giphy image here. If I share this one, all right. So let me share this one on a page that I manage. And I'm going to show this to you as well. All right, so I'm going to quickly hit refresh. Let me see. All right, so let me just send this to everyone and let me know what you think as well. So the first post there that you will see, it should show something like publish. Oh, it's going to show publish, but usually this is only something that will show on my end. And you're going to have automatic playing with this as well. And you can have any link show up here. And of course, if you don't want them to click on that, you can just put in there, go to eStore.instastore.com, for example, or .il. There we go. Oh, I forgot to add HTTP. All right. Click on done. Click on done. And now I have both autoplay and of course the link, applicable link on the post as well. All right. So guys, let me know what you think. Is this something cool that you would like to use on featuring different kinds of products and services without having to use videos? So if you have a product, for example, a t-shirt, and you don't have a video for it, you can go for the best, well, we can go for the alternative solution of finding a related video, right? And just put in your image or the mock-up image of your t-shirt on top of it as well. This way, you'll be able to get your post viral. All right. So from a website point of view, again, the same thing. You simply, where's that? There we go. Simply select the image that you want. All right. And of course, you can link this to any site as well. If you go back to the visual creator here, so you have this, and you can link this to go to, let's say, for example, Amazon.com with your affiliate link. Click on apply, click on publish. And instead of just using regular static images that don't get any clicks, you'll be able to use something like this. And if someone clicks this, it will go to the link that you have selected. So you can use this together with on websites. You can use it together on emails as well. All right. So that's one way for you to get an edge over your competition because if your competition uses videos, they use regular static images, then you can use GIF images to make your post stand out and go viral. And all of this you can do in just 3 simple steps. Import a video or some set of images, select the options that you want, and of course render it either as an MP4 or a video file or as a GIF image that you can use on Facebook, emails, and of course you can use it in autoplay as well in Instagram as well. All right. So alright, so all of this, guys, is already included on the main offer. Now, this is something that I would highly recommend if you're showcasing any kind of physical product that you want to get shared. Again, remember that unlike videos, GIFs have a certain shareability function that no other element right now on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram has. And now you're able to take advantage of that. Right? So you can have, for example, as I mentioned earlier, a t-shirt. It's going to be overlaid into a different background video. And then you're going to have it say for more details on how to get this order the shirt, go to whatever link that you have. And of course, if you add it on a website or an email, the entire image itself, the animated image will be animated as well. All right, so it's going to be clickable, and you can go to either your Teespring campaign, to your sign-up page, anywhere you want. So, if you want to use it on emails to make your emails more interesting, then definitely FlickGIF is the solution for you. So for Facebook, do you render it as a GIF or as video? If you want the GIF to show animation right away, automatically, just like what I did earlier, then you need to upload it via Giphy. I think I showed you guys that earlier. So you need to upload that via Giphy, and then once that image is already in Giphy, then you can just share it. All right. Are they mobile friendly when you put it on Facebook? For Android, anything above 4.0 or Lollipop, and under Lollipop and above, it's gonna work on mobile. For Apple or for iOS devices, I'm not really sure, to be honest. But for iPads, it works. But for newer versions of iPhones, I'm not sure yet. We haven't tested it throughout those mobile phones. But for Android, yes, we can confirm that it's working fine on mobile and also with um, tablets as well. Okay. So again, as I showed you guys earlier, just upload it to Giphy. Giphy is a free account. You don't need anything here, anything special here. So once it's uploaded, you can just open up that GIF that you created. It's going to autoplay here. This is a good indicator for you that it will work on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And then just simply click on share to Facebook. And let me just post this again and share and manage. See, what's that? Marketing with Alvin. There we go. All right, so let's say, for example, for more cool stuff, go to http://estore.instastore.io, for example. Click on post to Facebook. There you go. And once we go back here, we hit refresh. And we should be able to see that here. So this is a clickable link. And of course, if we click this as well, it's going to autoplay and stop as well, so that you can get that viral feature as well on GIF images. So how can I use this on a recipe fan page on Facebook? Well, it depends. If you have, let's say, a video, again, if you have a video all about a certain recipe, let's say, for example, a cheesecake recipe, right? I don't know, it's the first thing I could think of. Maybe I need to eat some kind of cheesecake. So let's say, for example, I'm going to use something like this. So the first thing you need to do is just copy this video. Again, make sure that you're not using any copyright videos. If this is showing a copyright in the description, don't use that. But if you're showing Creative Commons, then feel free to use those as well. If you record your own videos, even better. All right. So you can just download this video here. That's what I'm doing right now. All right. Let's see. Let's say cake. There we go. So let's wait for it to download. And let me start a new project here. All right, still not done. Okay, there we go. Let's select cake. And we just need that part where it shows the recipe, right? Something like that. So again, it needs to be shorter. So remember, it needs to be a short video, GIF, so that it will work fine on Facebook, especially that Facebook has an 8 megabyte limit for the GIFs. All right, let's say, for example, we're just going to cut this part here. Click on cut. So we have this here. Then we can move on to locking this video. There we go, just like that. And then we have here, to get the full recipe, go to recipecentral.com. Again, just making things up. This is not a real website. Click on apply. Oh, click on plus sign rather. I have it there. We can change the color of the text. Let's see, we'll change it to red. And if it overlaps, just move it around until you get the final fitting there. Just like that. We can also change the color. This one doesn't really match what we have here. So let's choose another color here, rather. All right. There we go. All right, and now we can also select the area. We can zoom in pan, but let's just skip that for now. So we're happy with this. We simply click on export video. And you have two options. I have to export this one as a regular video or as a GIF image. So for this, I'm going to put in cake. And the custom dimension for this, again, it doesn't need to be very big, by the way. All right, so let's say 360 by 240. Click on export. Bada boom. The smaller it is, the more optimized it is, and the per second as well, the faster it's going to export as well there. So once we have this here, we can then go back to Giphy. Where is that here? All right, we're going to go back to Giphy, and we're going to upload that GIF image. There we go. Wait for it to upload. And once it's done, the same thing, you're going to share it via Facebook as well. So I'm going to share this on a cake fan page that I have. You see. Alright, almost done. There we go, upload complete. So I'm going to share this one here. For example, on a fan page I manage. Alright, so say I'm going to put another Food Nation. Alright, and I'll put in here, get the full recipe at http://recipecentral.com. Click on post. And if we go here, go back to Facebook. And let me share this to you as well. You can check it out. and let me know if you think this is awesome. Can it be made? Clicking the GIF image will be possible. Will be linked to a URL. It's only possible if you put it on a website or on an email. But if you put it on Facebook, Twitter, and any other social media site, then it's not going to be clickable. Aside unless if you use it as a Facebook ad. But as a regular post, the link needs to be added on the description itself. All right. Let me know if that answers your question, by the way. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat as well. All right. So again, guys, 3 simple steps. If you want to shorten your videos and make it viral, then this is a great way to do it. And again, you'll also get all of our bonuses here. And let me show you that. So as for our bonuses, remember these bonuses are exclusively available through us, and some of them you won't be able to get from anywhere else as well. So if you want to go to check out the bonus page, just go to here. The link is already in the chat. It's link.kvsocial.com/flickbonus. So first is you're gonna get 20 reseller license to Pixel Ultra, both for private and commercial use. You also get the private and commercial use for Compositor 2.0. Right? And of course the screen maker is going to be a screen marker and annotation tool for presentations and drawings. It's going to include personal and commercial rights. You're also going to get the SC video editor as well. And of course the source code, so you'll be able to use it for both Mac and Windows, and you can rebrand it as well to fit or to resell it as your own product. You also have the Panorama Photo Stitcher for Windows, the 2D Animation Studio as well, and the Easy Web Builder desktop application as well. So all of those, all 7 bonuses included for the main offer itself, all for a low one-time price of $27.95. All right, so guys, if you want to jump in, if you want to create better emails, better Facebook posts, better Instagram posts with animated GIFs, the link to go to right now is link.kvsocial.com/flickgif. And if you're jumping in, type in a yes or a 1 in the chat. All right. All right. So if you already bought this software this morning, then that's perfect. So that means you actually got the lowest price possible. Now, please do note that especially if you're watching this as a replay, that the $27.95 price is only going to be until midnight tonight. That's the 7th of March. So if you're watching this as a replay on the 8th, unfortunately, you will see a different price on the sales page as well. Okay? So again, take action. And of course, if you're ready to use this on your marketing, to improve your email marketing, improve your Facebook marketing, improve your Twitter marketing, then this is something that you can use for that. All right. Yep. So it works on Android phones. I can't speak for iOS devices, but for iPads it does work. I tried it on my niece's iPad earlier, and it worked just fine. Well, is there a coupon code? At the moment, no. The coupon code is going to be only available for tomorrow, but that is actually going to be for a higher price. So tomorrow, I think, with the coupon code discount, you can get FlickGIF at around $5 more from what it is today. Okay, all right, no problem. So let me just type the link in the chat so that you can jump in as well. All right, so let me see. It's chopped up from the side. Let me check that for you, Marudi. I actually didn't notice that. Let me check it out. Again, you do have the crop function as well built into the software. So if it's posted as it's been chopped off, then you can adjust it as well. Seems fine to me though. I'm not sure. It could be your computer, perhaps. Oh, with mobile. Okay. Let me try that out. Just get my phone here really quick. But the animation works fine, right? Okay, checking right now with my phone. Now, it might depend on your phone. By the way, Murray, if you don't, yeah, okay, there we go. You beat me to it. Galaxy 5, Samsung S5, right? Yeah, it seems to be working fine on my, um, let me just take a screenshot and share this image to Google Drive. So this actually seems to be working fine on my computer. I mean, on my Note 5. Yep. It's working fine on my Wi-Fi. So, yep. So again, guys, it works on mobile. As you can see, let me just grab. We'll go to Google Drive here. Unfortunately, I don't have a USB cable right now for for my cell phone, and I actually always prefer to use my phone rather than just using a emulator. So yep, so this is a screenshot from my Samsung Note 5, and as you can see, it works just fine as well. There. All right. All right. So guys, let me know if you have any other questions. I'm gonna be here for the next minute, and before we proceed with the rest of the upgrades. Now, as for the upgrades, before we proceed, I just want to make it clear that the upgrades are completely optional, right? But you do need to get the main offer, which is $27.95 right now, to get any of the upgrades. But upgrade number one, you can skip upgrade number one if you want. If you want in favor of upgrade number two, and so on and so forth. So all of the upgrades are completely optional. These are just designed for you to be able to use or tailor your custom made the program itself to work better for the business you currently have right now. So if you're a more advanced user, if you want to use it for clients, now these might be the upgrades for you. All right. So I'm going to show you some recommendation as well for what the upgrade is all about. So upgrade number one is the Pro upgrade for FlickGIF. Now with this, you'll be able to get over 600 additional GIF images, right? Of course, and you're going to be able to import as many GIF images as well into FlickGIF and use it and combine it with the images and videos that you might already have. And of course, you'll be able to tap over 1 million, right, already created GIFs for you to use as well. And of course, you can convert these viral GIFs into videos altogether for Facebook and Instagram posts, all for a low one-time fee of $44. Now, if you have a lot of like GIFs that you want to use for your business and you want to convert them into videos rather, then you can use this upgrade here. Now, if you don't have a lot of GIFs or a lot of videos in your business right now, then upgrade number two might be a bit more interesting for you. All right. So Animated Business Sticker Club, this is for those who are in a very limited or let's say not a very broad niche. Let's say you're in real estate and you have to use videos, but instead of just using regular videos and using the preset animation with the text, you can use the Animated Business Sticker Club instead. With this, you'll be able to get as many call to action stickers or buttons as well added, all animated, all you can use on Giphy, all you can use on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you'll be able to get new stickers for limited offers, buy now, click here, right? Every single month, that can dramatically increase your earnings and put you in higher demand for having so much more to offer to your clients. All right, so this upgrade, as upgrade number two, the Business Sticker Club, is available for $39 one time. And if you want to continue getting more stickers that you can use or animated images that you can use as well together with the GIFs you create for your clients, for example, then all you have to pay is 10 or 9.95 every single month thereafter. All right. So if you are in the local market, the upgrade number 2, or the sticker or the business sticker club, is an upgrade we would recommend for. But if you do have a lot of videos already, then the pro upgrade should suffice better for you instead. All right. Now, for those who have an agency or who want to sell the GIFs you created, as well as the pre-existing ones that's going to include with the software. Of course, if you have upgrade number 1, you're going to be able to get commercial license. That means you'll be able to sell the GIFs to your clients. You don't need to install it. You're going to sell it to them, or even offer it as a service to as many clients as you want with a commercial license here. All right. So with this, you'll be able to offer it as a service. You can just grab their videos, for example, convert it into a GIF, put your own spin to it, especially if you have the animated stickers, and you can actually make those GIFs work for emails, for Facebook posts, for Instagram posts, as well, even for Twitter. Right, and you can sell those GIFs for $100 a pop as well, and you keep 100% of the profit. All right. So this upgrade, the commercial license upgrade, is available for a low one-time fee of $67. Now, please do know that all of this is covered with a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. So as long as you're willing to use the software, give it a try for 2 to 3 weeks, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, just contact support, and they'll give you a full refund as well. All right. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know. For let's do a quick check. For those who jump in for the main offer, give me a 1. A 2 if you purchased the pro upgrade. A 3 if you purchased the animated business stickers. Or a 4 if you jump into the entire funnel as well. So I think a friend has already jumped into the entire funnel. I actually saw him earlier as well on the webinar at 10 a.m. Eastern earlier. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's not. That is actually not on. Not the JF. Rather, it's actually the header image I have on Facebook. Yeah, it's a Facebook problem. I thought you were talking about the JF. Sorry about that. All right. So guys, do let me know. All right. So yep. All right. No problem. All right, so guys, let me know if you have any questions as well. Again, this is covered with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So as long as you're willing to take this into your business, then go for it. And of course, it really depends on you. All right. So if you're ready to take action and use this for your emails and see how it does, then great. Then if it works, then even more awesome. But if it doesn't work, please know that you have our backs, and that we can guarantee that you'll be able to get a full refund if ever you don't feel that it's satisfactory or it's providing you the results that you expected. Yeah, so it's a desktop application, so it works for both Windows and Mac, regardless what version you have. It actually is different. The difference between Flick, I think what you mentioned was that it was FlickGraph. FlickGraph actually is kind of like well, it's an it's a partial animation of a certain element, right? This is it's completely different. It's completely different software. It animates the entire thing rather than using a FlickGraph animation. It's a different thing altogether. All right, so guys, any other questions? All right, so just to make sure just to make sure I don't miss your question, just type in the number 2 if you're still typing in something. Otherwise, we're gonna wrap things up so that I can also prepare the replay for 8 p.m. Eastern as well today, so that you can see that and watch it at your own available time. The replay is going to be available through our bonus page, but it's only going to be available after 8 p.m. So it's around 2 hours from now. So just check your email to see a link for the replay. But yeah, it's always added to our bonus page. Okay, so since I don't see any other questions, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up. Again, I do hope you can't use it on an FB cover, unfortunately. For now, only Facebook and Instagram and Twitter only allows it on Facebook on post. They don't allow in covers at the moment. But that could be a possibility, but I can't promise it since we're not directly connected with Facebook in any way. So, but right now what I can tell you is that it works perfectly in post for both mobile and desktop. All right, so guys, thank you for being on the call. Thank you, Marudi, PR guy, Renita, James, Jerry, as well, PR guy, friend, Wolfgang, Bolton, Maker. All right, and let me see, Sally as well. Thank you for being on the call, and I do hope to see you on the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.